What is going on, guys? This is the Club of the Man 1993, and I'm back here again for some more baseball news, as of course the trade deadline has passed. But of course there's still the waivers deadline as well, where you can still claim people off waivers. And of course players have to clear waivers first, of course, before, being moved. As the Chicago Cubs claimed Cleveland Guardians slugger Franmil Reyes off waivers this past Monday. Definitely a little surprised that the Guardians gave up so easily on Reyes. Definitely a guy who's overlooked a lot of his power for sure. I personally definitely think he's one of my favorite sluggers, of course, in the league, because he kind of just came out of nowhere. He was originally a part of the Padres, debuted in 2018, half a season. He hit 16 homers. Then in 2019, when the Padres were starting to be on the rise, to my surprise, he was involved in a 3-team deal that traded him to the formerly known Cleveland Indians, which 6 players were involved in that trade. And he finished that season between the Indians and the Padres, hitting 37 home runs. Showed a lot of, promise for sure. I think he had some injuries the following year, but still hit like 30 homers in 115 games. And then of course he did all right. Well, no, I'm sorry. He had the shortened pandemic 2020, still did fine there. And of course last season in 115 games he still hit 30 home runs. So it showed a lot of promise. This year though, injury struck again, and it's been a little bit of a nightmare of a season. He struck out 37% of his plate appearances and walked only 5%. Before he was claimed off waivers by the Cubs, he's playing 2 games, and he's like 3 for 8 so far, with like an RBI or something like that. But he had 213 with like 9 homers and 28 RBIs. I think he did have a couple injuries. But yeah, I'm still a little surprised, because this is actually kind of a steal for the Cubs. I think he's coveted, I think, for 2 more years, I think it is, through arbitration, I believe it is. Of course, the Cubs have catcher/DH Wilson Contreras, who's due to be a free agent this offseason, who did not get traded at the trade deadline. But this is a steal for the Cubs. I feel like, the Guardians kind of gave up a little too easy on Reyes. I mean, he's only 27 years old. This is really his first bad season he's had. It's like if the Dodgers would give up on like Cody Bellinger or Max Muncy, who are both not having good seasons. They're both hitting like around 200. Power numbers are down. Bellinger, who was injured several times last year, is just not quite on track like he used to be. I'm a little worried about Bellinger. Muncy's having a down year. It's like if the Dodgers gave up easily on one of them. Like, I feel like still trying to get used to saying them. The Guardians, I still feel, kind of gave up a little too easy on Franmil Reyes. He can turn it around. Like, it's just like, not even the whole season that he's slumped. I mean, I get it, his strikeout rates are high, but it's going to happen. He's only 27 years old. He is a piece a team could use to build on. And sure enough, with the Cubs being, like, on a rebuilding, tour now, adding an experienced player like Franmil Reyes, I think, is a good move. So I think this is a steal for the Cubs. I like this acquisition for them. Of course, with they just announced also today that Jason Hayward's going to be released at the end of the season. Wilson Contreras is testing free agency. It's definitely, I'm so surprised. I really thought that when the Cubs, got brought up, like, all those great players like Addison Russell or Chris Bryant, Anthony Rizzo, and several others, I really thought that Cubs team was going to be a franchise, and 6 years later, they're all gone. But, yeah, I think for rebuilding purposes, I think Franmil Reyes was definitely a great person to grab if he was, designated for assignment. So, again, surprised the Guardians gave up on him so easily, but, could be a good game for the Cubs. So I like this acquisition, and hopefully Franmil does get back on track. So we'll have to wait and see, guys, but that's my brief thoughts on that. What are your guys' thoughts on the Chicago Cubs claiming Franmil Reyes off waivers from the Cleveland Guardians. Make sure your thoughts down in the comments section below. And be sure as always to slap a like on the video and subscribe for more content on my channel. And follow me on Twitter as well at DemandAirboy93. Until then, guys, I'm checking out. I'll catch you all later. Have a great rest of your night. And also, of course, keep watch also for Aaron Judge's chase to 60 homers. He's got 45. Let me see. Did he homer at all tonight? I don't know if the Yankees even played tonight. Either way, no homers for Judge tonight, but he could get 60. I'm kind of hoping he gets there. But guys, that does it for this video. I'm checking out. I'll catch you all later. Have a great rest of your night. Peace out, buddy.
No escape.